So kind of good spread here, if you will, adjusting, or that shot goes errant over the top out of the hands of Contreras. Not tipped by Cagle that time.
Cagle had 14 saves in the first half alone. Pretty amazing stuff.
And they say it was tipped, so it's going to stay down here, but then Cagle ends up with it. Looked like a little, like the Conquerors didn't quite know they had the ball there, and they just kind of gave it away. So it's Claremont now, and Cagle looking to distribute. He finds Bruno Snow, the sophomore. He brings it down to Turk and gets it back to Snow. It's the Turk and Snow show, and then they get it down low to the freshman. Wasdorp, near post. Wow, he's only 14 years old. Come on.
It's almost unfair. Second goal of the day for Wasdorp.
Just posting up at that 2-meter mark, and it's like watching basketball, you know, watching a big guy post up down low, using that size and that aggression, getting past the defense, getting inside that 2-meter mark, and just finishing. Wolfpack with a substitution. It'll be Wasdorp who checks out, and Stanford Lee, the senior, who checks in. Jonathan Wong is going to step in up top. But it'll be Los Altos working to get the ball down low. They're into the 2-meter mark. Good defense there. And really couldn't go anywhere was Contreras. He was under the water, kind of flailing. Nice defense by Ward. Cagle looking for the outlet, and you know it's there. He finds Turk, who's already got 2 on the afternoon. Looking to the middle, trying to find Wong. He does. He's out at the 5-meter mark. The skip shot ricochets off the far post.
Wong almost gets a goal there. Have 58 goals throughout the year, and almost had 59 right there.
Matt Perez now draws the penalty shot, but credit Ocasio with the shot, the pass down low. It's going to be Stephen Cagle one-on-one with Contreras. Contreras shoots, and man, even if it goes in the goal, it seems like Cagle gets a hand on it, but it's going to be a goal for Justin Contreras to bring the game to 10-3.
First goal for Contreras in this game, one of their better players, a senior. Yeah, that's pretty amazing stuff.
What's that?
As Justin Contreras with the goal there, but one of the all-time leading goal scorers in the Southern Section history. I mean, that's stuff that doesn't come around very often.
Currently 3rd on that list all time.
That's amazing stuff.
Wow.
He gets his first there,
and maybe that's one of those things, you open the floodgates, and he gets 4 or 5 this afternoon. All of a sudden, you're right back in this one. Good defense there, but not good enough as Randalls gets the first hat trick of the day, and it comes at a crucial moment right after the Conquerors score a goal.
And that seems to be the theme here. Every time the Conquerors are able to get past Cagle and get some momentum going, immediately after, the Wolfpack respond with a goal of their own.
So the Wolfpack now extending that lead back to 7. It's 11-3.
Thomas Randall's heading to George Washington University next year. Great school out in the D.C. area. And they're going to get a great player heading their way. Great academic school.
A little bit of a different climate out there.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit, but he'll enjoy his time out there.
Irvine to D.C. Well, he's going to be in the water the whole time, too, so he'll be indoors. He'll be happy. He might lose some of that tan, though.
Coming from Orange County to D.C.
Now it's Perez working it down the middle. Throws it to that far side. It's Millard now. Draws the whistle. Good pressure from Lee. Look at this defense here. Bonilla now with the long shot, and a tough save there by Cagle. He does such a good job getting out of the water to make those saves.
Kind of like a frog. Yeah, leaping out to the water.
In a good way.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. So
frog-like abilities.
Frog-like abilities from the Wolfpack. And a nice shot there coming from Stanford Lee. The sweep shot right off the top of the water, around the keeper and around the defender. Nice finish. Nothing you can do if you're Armando Quesada.
Stanford Lee gets in the scoring mix, his first goal of the game.
And that's just pure and raw power right there. He used that left arm to clear out the defender in a legal way, and then the sweep shot, almost like a sidearm pitcher coming at you, just a different angle, not expecting that, was Quesada. So it's Millard. He takes the long shot, and covering just a little bit of ground there was Cagle. Again, I think I could see the top of his waistline coming out of the water. He gets, like you said, frog-like abilities out of the water and can move across the front of the cage so quickly.
And people don't realize that aren't familiar with water polo, how tough and physical a sport it is. You're treading water the whole time. You have guys jumping on you. Who knows what's going on down low? You know, people are jabbing down there. I mean, it's a tough sport. And you got to be in shape, tip-top shape, to see what Cagle is doing up there, just kind of leaping up.
So Cagle, one of the most athletic guys in the pool right now. But this time it's Quesada with the long pass down. He finds Contreras, who centers it, but it's stolen. Good defense and, good hustle there by number 3, Jonathan Wong, getting in position and being in position. Otherwise, that's an easy one-on-one with Cagle. 4-on-3 now, counter
nice
for the Wolfpack, and cap or no cap, I believe that was Stanford Lee once again.
That looked like a little behind the back. And a timeout called here by the Conquerors, as this one's just gotten out of hand. And the Conquerors want to slow momentum up, but Lee, that was Lee with that, and just kind of toying with the Conquerors a little bit with that one.
Yeah, they see that mismatch in Stanford Lee against the defender. He's got so much power down there as a senior, and he gets to that 2-meter mark, posts up, and he scored with the sweep shot now and with the backhand. So we're going to step away for 1 second here during this timeout. 13-3 in favor of the Wolfpack here in the D5 Boys Championship game here on the NFHS Network. We are high school.
Now you can watch your favorite high school sporting events wherever you are, whenever you want. Log on to the mobile website or download the NFHS Network app for the iPhone and Android devices and never miss another game. And if you want to watch more of your school's great events, like the game you're enjoying here today, then tell your school to sign up for the NFHS Network School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to www.nfhsnetwork.com/SBP. And that's a great program to get involved with. The broadcast, a lot of people want to get involved in broadcasting, and it's kind of hard to get some experience. Well, this gives you that experience before you get to college, and then you can see if that's something you want to do. And definitely a unique opportunity, so that's something I encourage everyone to look into if interested in that. That
school broadcast program, we've had the pleasure, Andrew, of watching a few schools this football season utilize that program, put on multi-angle, multi-camera feeds that are live online. Well, the kids get involved in the broadcast.
Yeah, I mean, the broadcast industry is so crowded, and a lot of people want to do it, and the way to separate yourself is to kind of get that experience at a young age, and this would allow that.
All right, so back to the action here. 2:06 left in the third period. It is a 10-goal lead for the Wolfpack. Claremont clearly dominating 13-3 over the Conquerors right now. And Los Altos, they've got to start taking some chances, putting themselves out there, maybe keep that kind of cherry picker up top like we've seen them do before. So they call the timeout. They come out of the timeout with a little bit of a plan. It's Contreras on the ball. Too much pressure there from Wong. Contreras picks it up, and nice field blocking there by Wong. My goodness, another long pass down from Cagle. He finds Clinton. Dylan Clinton with his first action of the game. Trying to get it down to Wong, but it's broken up. Good defense. Yeah, turnover forced by Contreras.
Yeah, Contreras, good job on the defensive end, stripping that one away.
Now it's Matthew Perez. He's still open. He swings it to the top, gets it back down low at about the 6-meter mark. Good fake there, and now gets it to Contreras. Out back to the top, the skip pass. I think he hit that one a little too soon on the water there. An easy save, number 15, if I'm correct, for Cagle. Bruno Snow now, no defense in front of him. He elects to pass it to his teammate Dylan Clinton, who gets it to the middle. Another sweep shot from the freshman this time, Ian Wasdorp. Good field blocking by the defense, number 17, Patrick Young. Back and forth action here. The Los Altos now is getting the defensive stops that they need, but they're not able to finish on the other side. Contreras draws the exclusion. Jonathan Wong will take a seat. That shot goes off the crossbar. Looked like it might have been tipped by Cagle, but it was not. So 30 seconds on the shot clock. Wolfpack ball, 37 on the game clock. Jonathan Wong comes back in from the exclusion. Dylan Clinton finds this one and then gets it up to Wong. Ian Wasdorp posting up at the 2-meter mark. And if you just watch those two guys, Wasdorp just battling down low. He almost gets that rebound. Nice stop on the skip shot. Nice stop by Quesada.
Quesada's had a decent quarter here, decent period. He's done a good job, had some tough saves.
And that's what's really been the difference here. They haven't been able to extend that lead too far after the Wolfpack in the past couple minutes. 2 seconds on the clock now. Oh, a quick whistle. So they might have one chance for a shot here. Contreras goes up for the shot, but it's blocked by Bruno Snow. That'll take us to the end of the third here in the Division 5 championship game here. CIF Southern Section Boys Water Polo here on the NFHS Network. You're watching the Claremont Wolfpack take on the Los Altos Conquerors, and at the moment it is 13-3 in favor of the Wolfpack. We'll be right back after this minute break here on the NFHS Network. It all starts here.
Join the conversation, fans. The NFHS Network is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, giving you access to the best in high school sports every week. Follow the NFHS Network on your favorite social media sites to keep up with all the high school action on the NFHS Network. We are high school.
That indeed, and we've got so many things going on the website today and last night and this weekend, from volleyball. We've got water polo, obviously, did some football yesterday. And if you're a fan of just pure sport, you know, these kids aren't getting paid for anything. There's no scholarships for the most part in high school. And
yeah.
I say that with an asterisk.
Yeah, there's some exceptions around there.
But these guys are playing because they're having a blast doing it. They're playing with their friends. A lot of them are seniors. And this is it for a lot of these seniors. They're not going to go play in college. No. So this is it.
And if the score stays the way it is, we're going to see a lot of players that normally don't see a lot of playing time, but they practice all year. They were a crucial part during practice and games to get to this point. So you're going to see the coaching staffs on both sides start to get some guys in there that don't normally get to play, get some experience here in this championship game.
Yeah, and even, you know, some people say, like, well, if you're down this many goals, is it weird to put somebody else in? It's like, no, this is a championship game no matter what the score is. Los Altos can throw some of these younger guys in there. They've got one sophomore in Christopher Leung who might jump in there as in the cage to be the goalkeeper for him. But the rest of these juniors, this is big-time experience for them because you know they want to be here next year.
Yeah, and they had a great year. I mean, obviously it's going to be tough to replace Justin Contreras, you know, the senior leaving here who had that brilliant career for the Conquerors. But in order to replace him, you got to get other guys groomed and ready to go. And no better time than now. I mean, if the score stays the way it is, to get those young guys in to start that replacement process for Contreras.
Number 11, only a junior, Guillermo Ocasio, who's got one of the 3 goals here for the Conquerors. And you watch him play out there, and he's one of those guys that he's fun to watch. He's a gamer. He's going to be back next year. He's going to bring some experience as a starter from this year. And, you know, I really wouldn't be surprised if they're back in this game next year, no matter what happens today. Wolfpack fans right in front of us getting rowdy. Love it.
They can feel it. 7 minutes away from becoming D5 champions in the Southern Section.
So 13-3 as we start this this fourth and final quarter. The Wolfpack have won each of the sprints except for one, which they stole from the Conquerors right away. And it'll be once again sprint to the center. Ball's in the water. Looks like the Conquerors get to it first, and they control. Swinging it from Perez over to Millard. Now down low into the 5-meter mark. A nifty shot there. The backhand scoop but off frame. Cagle controls, looking for this outlet pass. He finds Snow. Bruno Snow looking on the inside. He's got a man. And a nice pass on the inside. Hits off the top of the crossbar. Nice save by Quesada. That was Adam Ward with the one-timer. He had just enough room to work with, but couldn't quite find the handle for that tough shot. Instead, going for the dinker. High defense, good pressure there. Trying to get down low, and not even at the 2-meter mark, but close to the 5-meter mark. That's where the only place they can post up. George Millard draws the exclusion. 6-on-5, good opportunity for the Conquerors. Swing around to the top of the key, if you will. Bonilla in control. Finds Boots. Boots again. Gets it down low. Nice pass into that 2-meter mark, but can't finish is George Millard, one of the seniors for this Conquerors squad.
Yeah, they were patient there and moved it around. They just couldn't find the crease, and good job.
Good defense and a nice outlet there. 3-on-2 opportunity, almost 4-on-2 at the 5-meter mark off the outside cage.
Quesada, good save. And again, Cagle, we talked about him a lot, and rightfully so. He's a heck of a player and one of the better ones you're going to see. But Quesada, for the most part, yeah, he's given up a lot of goals, but a lot of it, as I've said a couple times, not necessarily his fault.
High percentage shots, but there on the far end, a nice save on the shot from Millard, working down there, getting around Jonathan Wong, but denied by Cagle. Cagle gets it out to Dylan Landy, first action of the night, the senior. Landy in control, resets it up top at about the 10-meter mark. Back to Landy, 5 on the shot clock, looking for that long shot from about 12 meters, not really much of an angle, and a save by Quesada. Under 5 minutes to go in this final quarter. As you mentioned, we're seeing a couple new faces out there on both sides. Get some experience. That's Matthew Perez, but stolen away. More good defense by the Wolfpack. I really didn't think this would be such a low-scoring game on the side of the Los Altos Conquerors. Usually these championship games, no matter how good your keeper is, that one just ricochets off the crossbar. Wasdorp looking for his third. But really credit this Wolfpack defense with forcing the Conquerors to take shots that, they're kind of forced to take these shots. They're not point-blank shots that Cagle's making these saves. He's making almost easy saves, if you will. Not to take anything away from his 15 that I've marked, but he's probably got more.
Yeah,
than
I mean, he's had, we'll just call it roughly 15, but he's had about 3 or 4 pretty spectacular ones, and then the rest have been not, I never want to say easy, but easier
right
than what he had.
That one, Cagle had it covered on the wide shots from Millard. But they're going to say it was tipped, so it will stay Los Altos ball with a new shot clock. 4:04 on the game clock. The final 4 minutes. Getting right down low, too quick there. Nice shot, the one-timer, finished by Matthew Perez.
Yeah, Matt Perez has done a good job here today as well, and makes it back to a single-digit deficit after that goal.
It's almost like a volleyball spike there. The one-timer just hit that one right into the goal. Where was Cagle on that one?
Yeah, come on, Cagle. Come on.